You can join Nightfall this spring for Making and Moving, an 8-week series of free workshops to learn new art making techniques and dance moves ahead of this year's performances. And here with all of the details are Board Chair Derek Hall and Board Secretary Chelsea Ross. Guys, that's my favorite price, free $99.
$3.99.
I love that. 8 weeks straight. But can somebody tell us a little bit about Nightfall? You know, introduce us to Nightfall.
Yeah, so Nightfall is a nonprofit organization that has been doing performing arts in the greater Hartford area. We provide an opportunity for artists all over to come on out, do their craft, and share that with the community.
That's so important to create that space, to allow creators to create. I know that sounds pretty elementary, but you know, I think it's undervalued. A lot of times that doesn't necessarily exist. You guys have a new studio, a new art studio that people can use. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's happening in that space?
Absolutely. Our studio is at 207 Garden Street in Hartford, and we're super grateful to the Hartford Community Loan Fund for helping us secure that space. And it's a way that people can connect to Nightfall throughout the year. So our annual performance happens in the fall, but you can head to our studio to our Making and Moving workshops and different things that are hosted there. We've hosted a poetry session, a sound healing workshop, a junk journaling workshop, and so it's a place where people can come. They can also drop off materials and be part of Nightfall's creation.
So it's really a workspace almost where people can, you know, create, use as a resource. And then the Making and Moving workshops, they're in studio and different pop-up locations across Hartford. Can you give us a few more details about that?
Yeah, so in Makers and Movers, you know, we really want to be for the people and with the people. So we open up the studio, right, and then also go to pop-up places around. And we actually create the art that will show up on the stage when the event happens in the fall. So we not only want to pay our artists, right, really well, but then we also want the art that we create to be informed by and actually created by the hands of the community that we serve.
I love that. Just it's really a symbiotic relationship between everybody, and that's so important that we all kind of benefit from these experiences too. Today's Earth Day.
Yeah, it is.
So you guys have kept sustainability in mind while you're doing. Look at the nod right here. Center. Okay, so tell us more about that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it really is the center of Nightfall. So if you've been to Nightfall in the past, you'll notice all of our props, our costumes, our scenery is made from recycled materials. So cardboard, foam, insulation. Your trash is our treasure. So we use what people throw away to make beautiful art that people can enjoy and interact with. So it's one way that we're sustainable. We also do park cleanups before and after, where we host Nightfall, and we also encourage people to think about the ways that they get to Nightfall, ride sharing, bicycling. We really try to have a sustainable approach.
Okay, perfect. That's amazing. And it sounds like you guys are creating a community here. How would you describe your community?
You know, it's just Hartford and the greater Hartford area in general, right? So many different cultures, races, backgrounds, classes. There aren't a lot of times where people come together from all of those different spaces. Nightfall is that. You know, when we look out across the crowd every year, we see so many different colors, and it's really just an opportunity to bring everybody together. Yeah,
it's that giant neighborhood that we have in Hartford, but it's all in one space. Where can we learn more information about you guys?
Yeah, nightfallhartford.org. That was the thing my ED said I had to get right.
Yeah, and check us out on social at Nightfall, and you'll see all the details about our Making and Moving workshops. And you don't have to be an artist to be a part of Nightfall. You just have to be curious and want to play. So
I love that. Truly, that's what an artist is at the end of the day, right?
All
Curiosity and want to play.
Exactly.
We can all qualify. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. It's amazing.